Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing a game called Sunset Beach, and it's developed by Vuk Dobrik. I've played a couple of their games before, Digging Hours and A Quiet Place, so I figured I'd try out their latest game. Basically, we were strapped for cash and decided to take a job helping organize some sort of beach event, but something feels off, so figured we'd try it out, and you can find the game on itch.io. If you're not familiar with my channel, at the end of the video, I'll review the game and share my general thoughts, so stick around if it interests you. But if you prefer just to see my review, I'll have timestamps in the description, so check that out if you'd like. Anyways, we'll go ahead and hit play. I almost said start. We'll go ahead and hit play and see what's up, so play game. Daily news. Boy, 5 years old, drowned at Sunset Beach. Okay. I needed some quick cash, and since there was a beach festival in my town, I applied and got a job helping with the organization. Shouldn't be too hard. I guess. Well, that music really is something. Whoa, look at this camera work. Pretty cool. I love the skybox. That looks awesome. This is like, it reminds me of like Sonic Adventure. This whole thing right here. Very nostalgic. Oh, the hotel is named after the developer. Coworker. Hey, you're a bit late, but no worries. I've already taken care of most of the work. Just need a bit of help with the rest. Sorry, the traffic was really bad. It's alright. Yeah. By the way, my name is Davis. I'm sort of a manager here. Oh, cool. You went from a coworker to Davis on the text here. That's pretty cool. Glad to meet you. What should I be doing? Since just the two of us left and no one's picked up the trash around the beach, maybe you could take care of it. All right. I mean, since I'm late, I'm not going to complain about what I need to do. Like, oh, come on, man. I'm late and you want me to do work? That's a big cat. Look at him go. What are we doing? Okay, that was very random. Whoa, this is so sensitive. Holy crap. Too much DPI. Look how cool this looks, though. I am a fan of how this looks. I can't get over that. I'm blocking the objectives there, sorry. Alright, there we go. Fixed it for you. What do I do with these bottles? Oh, we're collecting all of them at the same time. Hey, are you the one throwing the bottles around? Damn, that looks like a real person. It kind of looks like Jared from Avalanche Reviews. He really does. I mean that in a nice way. That's like when he gets really old. He's a cool guy. I mean, oh, is that our footsteps making that weird noise? I don't really like that noise. It's not the sand noise, it's like a weird... I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like a squishing. Strange, I don't know. Alright, Davis, we got all the bottles. Summerfest 25! Thanks for doing that. I'll throw them out later. About these speakers. What about these speakers? Well, they aren't working as they're supposed to. Alright, can we fix them? Wait, is that Garfield? Great name for a cat. Is it an orange cat? It is an orange cat indeed. What are you talking about? Who was the first one? That cat. Go catch it, man. Alright, boss. Thanks. Yeah. The cat's gone wild. Catch it. I'm gonna get you. You cannot escape. Come here to me. I'm gonna get you. The sound reminds me of Sly Cooper sneaking around. Got him. Oh my gosh, that's a terrible sound. Where is Davis? Do I have to listen to this cat yowling and squalling and freaking out? Oh, here we go, here we go. Alright, here we go. Talking to Davis again. You caught it! You spelled caught wrong. It's an A and not an O. Great work, dude. I'll go and set it free. What should I do? Oh yeah, I noticed some dude sitting there on the beach. Kind of creeps me out. Should I go and kill him? What? What? Bro, why are we so unhinged? Did he do anything? So, he didn't do anything, not yet, but he's just sitting there for hours straight. There's something wrong with him. What? Is it a public beach? You can't tell people to leave. What should I do? Go and tell him to leave. Lie to him. Tell him we have permission to do so. Just be polite. Alright. It's your last task for today. Tell him to leave and come here to collect your paycheck. Understood. Tell the man to leave. Okay. Okie dokie. If you insist. Let's take in the view first. Wow, look at that. Hey, Jared, you gotta leave. What do you want? Mister, you have to leave this beach. Get up and leave now. What was that? Why? Please, mister, just leave. You should leave. He's coming. Who's coming? A little boy from the water. Well, he's coming for me, but you and the other guy shouldn't be here. What is this? Been drowned. Some creepypasta? What will he do? What he has to do. Alright. Okay, it's like weirdly foggy now. Let's go find Davis. I'm sure he's totally alive and not dead. Oh. The noise stopped. Okay. Davis, are you in there? Oh my god, he's been murdered! Speakers, cleaning, stupid orange cat, barriers, wiring, paychecks. Oh my god, look at his arms! Oh no. Oh, look at his face. Oh, it like through the wall. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for playing. The game and the next one are a bit shorter, and I'm focusing on a larger project behind the scenes. Special thanks, Dustput. If you liked what you saw, review, rating, or a small one-time donation would really mean a lot. Thank you. You're so welcome. Okay, I'm back on the main menu, where now I'll review the game. I start with visuals, and then I do audio, mechanics, story and concept, performance and settings, and then I give the game a final judgment. Keep in mind, these are just my opinions. Visually, I think the game is okay. I quite like this sort of sunny beach aesthetic that they have going on here. I don't have any issues with it. I think it's kind of cool to do more horror during like the day kind of thing. It's really difficult to do. Of course, everyone thinks of horror, they think of like dark, spooky, scary mansion or thunderstorms or, you know, that kind of thing. So it's cool to see games try to do that kind of thing, but like during the day. So I think that's a cool thing to attempt. And I think visually, the game, it's very small, very simple sort of level that we're in. I like the skybox a lot. I like the clouds and how all that looks. I think all that works together really well. So I don't really have any problems with the game visually. I like the way the text looks and how that works, and I like the character models. I think that looks really good too. So yeah, I don't have any issues with the game visually. I still think there's anything that really stands out that's like, whoa, this is so cool, but at the same time, I think it's effective and works pretty well, so good work there. In terms of audio, I'm pretty mixed on the audio. I know that they do like kind of their own music that just kind of loops like this over and over again. I really think you should try to maybe just do a little bit more in that regard, or just try to find some like copyright free, like royalty free or whatever music that you can use. Just some basic ambience or something, and depending on the tone that you're going for. Now, of course, I'm not going to tell you what to do. This is your vision. I'm just saying I don't know if this looping music and all that works very well for me personally. I really don't think it helps the tone of the game at all. So I would just really work on your music going forward. I always keep in mind, of course, with any developers that they don't probably have all the resources and all the time in the world to do so much with their projects, but you know, if you gotta start somewhere, I totally respect that. It's just my approach to my reviews is just try to be fair but honest. So I really think the music needs a lot of work. Aside from that, the audio is fine. I like the sound of the waves, you know, coming in on the beach. That's really cool. The footsteps were fine with the sand, like the sandy sound that it would put off, but there was some kind of weird extra sound mixed in with the sandy footsteps, and I didn't think that worked very well. It sounded weird. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be like flip-flops making weird noises or something, or what that was, but it was very strange. Aside from that, there's not much going on in terms of audio. I think it just needs work in general, your approach to audio. So I would just say the audio is okay. In terms of mechanics, the game is very straightforward and simplistic on mechanics, which isn't a big deal necessarily. It's a very short game. It's basic tasks of collecting bottles, finding the cat, telling the man to leave the beach, and then Davis is killed, and then there's a weird jump scare, and then you finish the game. I think even for a short game, I don't know if it's necessarily congruent. The mechanics it just feels kind of random of what we're doing, and I don't know if necessarily the payoff is really there for me personally. Obviously, I'm not saying I know how to do anything like this better, per se, in this environment, but maybe have more beach-related things to do, like setting up chairs. I think the whole idea of us getting there late and having very few tasks to actually do as a character is sort of the problem with this game mechanically. I think as we were to do tasks, weird things happening, like maybe seeing the drowned boy off in the water, like poking his head up kind of thing, and then you look back and he's gone. Doing stuff like that throughout, I think, would have helped sort of build up your tension a little bit, sort of build upon this strange place that we're in, because the whole opening of the game was just, you know, mentioning the drowned boy. But all we really saw was an upside down, bloody figure just pop up for a second, and then it ended. So I think you could really expand upon a very simple story like that, like drowned boy on beach. Okay, well, how do I implement that into my tasks? Because I think that will help create sort of the rhythm of the game a little bit when it comes to go set up the chairs. You see weird footprints. Whose footprints are these? You follow the footprints and they go maybe into the water, and you go, that's kind of weird. I don't see anyone out there. And then you turn around and do some more tasks, and like I said, you look back and there's a, you know, boy's head sticking up out of the water. What is that out there? What is that? You know, stuff like that. Or have someone talk to you about, hey, did you hear about the boy? You know, there's a lot of different approaches you can do to stuff like that. In my opinion, that's how probably I would do it. With all that being said, I would just say mechanically the game is okay. And you need to really, like I said, try to create that rhythm. Find something that works for you, of course, and see, you know, experiment with it a little bit. There needs to be a little bit more to do to get me interested. In terms of story and concept, like I said, the story is there very vaguely, and I think it could have been expanded upon a little bit. I don't know how else to really say that. Conceptually, the game is cool, like I said. I like being in this beach setting in a game like this, so really cool concept. I just think the execution isn't quite there, personally. In terms of performance, the game performed totally fine. The mouth sensitivity is super weird. That's, I guess, more of a mechanic thing, I guess. I don't know. Performance is fine. There are no settings, so that's kind of disappointing, but, you know, you don't really need many settings for a game this short and compact, necessarily, because everything worked fine, everything sounds fine, the audio mixing is fine. No problems there, I guess. So my final judgment for Sunset Beach is, I would say it's okay. So it's near the bottom of my scale. While I do enjoy the concept and even the developer's previous work that I've experienced, I think a game like this is just a little too bare bones for me personally. I think it definitely has potential, like I believe everything does. I just think it was just sort of shorthanded in a lot of aspects, which is disappointing. I feel like just a little bit more time and a little bit more thought could have definitely made this game feel a little bit more like a complete experience. It just felt kind of random in a way where you just kind of do a few things and the game ends. And that's unfortunate, but, you know, that's just the way it is. These are just my opinions, and so with practice comes knowledge, and the more you fine-tune your approach to game development and find your sort of style, I think you're going to do just fine. So keep up the great work, and I wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors. Tell me what you think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this game? Do you agree or disagree with me? Do you have anything to add? You just want to say hi? Let me know what's up. And don't forget to check the pinned comment below for the links to everything. Go play this game for yourself and form your own opinion. I'm sure the developer would really appreciate your feedback as well as mine. And if you want to support my channel, hit subscribe, leave a like, comment, and share the video. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to check the description for links to my socials and timestamps if that interests you. And I thank you for watching my video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me, and don't forget, the pale moth is always watching.